Truck lovers, start your engines. Today's journey dives into the world of muscle trucks. We'll be taking a look at those legendary haulers that combine brawn with horsepower to dominate the road. So start your engines, shift your gears, and let's take a look at 8 of the most iconic muscle pickups ever made. But before we jump into these incredible machines, let's give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for all things classic cars. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Starting at number 8 is the monstrous Dodge Ram SRT-10. The Dodge Ram SRT-10 blurs the line between the muscle car and the pickup truck. Introduced in 2004, it packs a heavy 8.3-liter V10 that pumps out 500 horsepower and launches from 0 to 60 in a shocking 4.9 seconds, making it the fastest production truck of its era. Forget regular truck interiors, the SRT-10 offered surprising luxury with performance seats and premium materials, and that's something you don't see in everyday trucks. But its true party piece is the exposed V10 visible through a special hood window, a constant reminder of the untamed power in the engine. With only 10,000 ever produced, spotting an SRT-10 in the wild is a rare treat. But owning a piece of Dodge muscle truck history comes at a price. Expect to pay between $30,000 and $80,000 for a used one, depending on condition and mileage. In the number 7 slot is the off-road king, Ford F-100 SVT Raptor. The Raptor's name pays homage to the dinosaur of the same name due to its agility and predatory nature on the off-road scene. The Ford F-100 SVT Raptor isn't your average pickup. This high-performance truck, introduced in 2010, prioritizes off-road dominance without sacrificing the muscle car experience. Its uniqueness can vary depending on the model year, but expect engines like the powerful twin-turbo V6 churning out over 450 horsepower. Long travel suspension and knobby tires allow it to conquer challenging terrain unavailable to most trucks. The interior prioritizes function for off-road adventures with supported seats and durable materials. However, some models offer creature comforts like heated seats and a premium sound system. The Raptor's most unique feature is its Baja-inspired suspension, allowing it to fly over bumps and jumps with surprising grace. How much will this cost you? Bringing home a piece of Ford's off-road royalty can range from $40,000 for earlier models to over $80,000 for its latest iterations, depending on features and mileage. Racing in at number 6 is the Ford Ranchero GT. The Ford Ranchero wasn't the most powerful muscle truck, but it offered a stylish and affordable alternative in the muscle car era. Debuting in the late 1960s, it borrowed engines from Ford's popular muscle cars like the Mustang and the Torino. These ranged from the 351 Cleveland V8 to the mighty 429 Cobra Jet, offering a range of performance options. While the Ranchero GT wasn't a sales juggernaut, it carved a niche for itself. It offered a unique blend of muscle car looks and truck utility, appealing to those who wanted a stylish and functional performance vehicle. The interior reflected the era's design trends, with comfortable bucket seats and a sporty dash layout. While the Ranchero GT lacked the raw power of some rivals, it offered surprising practicality with its usable cargo bed, making it a muscle car for the whole family. Kind of. Here's the advantage. Compared to other muscle trucks on this list, the Ranchero GT is a relative bargain. Expect to pay anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 for a decent example, depending on the engine option, condition, and year. At number 5 is the fiery Dodge Lil Red Express. The Dodge Lil Red Express was introduced in 1978, a pioneer that ignited the entire category. This fire-breathing beast defied the era's emissions regulations thanks to a loophole, allowing its 360 cubic inch 5.9-liter V8 to pump out a respectable 225 horsepower. While not the fastest on this list, it offered a thrilling ride for a truck at the time. The interior remained fairly basic, focusing on functionality with durable materials. However, the Lil Red Express stood out with its bold red paint job, chrome accents, and iconic dual exhaust stacks rising from the bed. If you needed to make a statement, this truck is for you. The Lil Red Express was such a hit that Dodge initially planned a limited run of 2,000 units. Due to overwhelming demand, it produced over 7,000 trucks. So to get this fiery truck, expect to pay between $30,000 and $60,000, depending on condition, originality, and year. The 1978 models tend to be the more valuable. At number 4 is the legendary Chevrolet El Camino SS 454 LS6. The Chevrolet El Camino SS 454 LS6 is not an ordinary muscle truck. It's a muscle car with a pickup bed. Created in 1970, it offered the iconic El Camino's functionality with the legendary performance of the 454 cubic inch 7.4 liter LS6 engine. The interior reflects the era's muscle car spirit, boasting bucket seats and a driver-oriented layout. Unlike most muscle trucks, the El Camino offered a usable cargo bed, blurring the lines between practicality and adrenaline-pumping performance. This powerhouse cranks out 450 horsepower, enabling the El Camino SS to run the quarter mile in the mid-13-second range, a feat unheard of for most trucks back then. Fun fact, due to state regulations, the El Camino was classified as both a car and a truck in some areas. This unique status adds to its collectability. Of course, owning a piece of automotive history comes at a premium. Expect to pay anywhere between $60,000 and upwards of $100,000 for a well-preserved El Camino SS 454 LS6, depending on condition and originality. At number 3 with the force is the Chevrolet Cheyenne Super Sport 454. The Chevrolet Cheyenne Super Sport, or SS 454, introduced in 1990, could not be ignored, though often overshadowed by the GMC Cyclone. This muscle truck had intense power under the hood. A 7.4-liter V8 engine churning out 230 horsepower that later got bumped up to 255 horsepower. While the horsepower might seem modest compared to others, it was impressive for a truck of its era. The Cheyenne SS lacked the aggressive body kit of the Cyclone, making it a sleeper. This unassuming truck could surprise unsuspecting drivers at the drag strip. The interior stayed true to Chevy's truck roots, prioritizing functionality with comfortable bench seats and durable materials. Unlike flashy muscle cars, the focus here was pure driving pleasure in a no-nonsense package. Due to its low production numbers compared to some rivals, a well-maintained Chevy Cheyenne SS can be a pricey find. Expect to shell out anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 depending on condition, mileage, and originality. Coming in at number 2 is the Ford Lightning. This isn't your everyday truck. Introduced in 1993, it was a pioneer in the electric vehicle movement, offering a surprising dose of performance wrapped in a familiar F-150 package. While specific details vary depending on the model year, early Lightnings boasted a powerful electric motor paired with a lead-acid battery pack, generating a respectable 240 horsepower. This wasn't about neck-breaking acceleration, but instant torque and a glimpse into the future. The interior remained largely faithful to the F-150 design, prioritizing functionality with comfortable seats and durable materials. However, the electric powertrain offered a unique driving experience with silent operation and surprising responsiveness. The original Ford Lightning wasn't a sales juggernaut due to battery limitations, but it paved the way for today's high-performance electric truck. It's a reminder that muscle trucks can come in many forms. Finding an original Ford Lightning can be challenging. Depending on the model year, condition, and mileage, expect to pay anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 for a piece of electric muscle truck history. And at number 1 is the special GMC Cyclone. What's so special about the Cyclone? Car and Driver magazine documented the Cyclone dominating a Ferrari 348 TS in a drag race, not once, but 3 times in a row. This underdog pickup cemented its place in muscle truck history, costing a minimum of $50,000 to well over $100,000. The GMC Cyclone is a 1991 masterpiece. Under its unassuming black exterior lurked a beast, a turbocharged 4.3-liter V6 pumping out a surprising 280 horsepower and 350 foot-pound of torque. This power plant of an engine launched the Cyclone from 0 to 60 in a scorching 3.8 seconds, making it the fastest production truck of its time, even beating some high-end sports cars. The interior offered a comfortable and surprisingly luxurious experience for a performance truck. It boasted supportive bolstered seats and premium materials. No, not your regular truck cabin. Its specialty will always be speed.